Good morning, guys. Today is Tuesday. I've been trying to take it kind of slow because this weekend was a little hectic. We had to deal with the tropical storm coming in our area, and it was a little stressful, so I've been just trying to relax and get things done at the same time, which is kind of contradictory, but that's what I'm trying to do. I wanted to sleep in today, but I have so much to get done today that I really can't do that. Anyways, an update of what I've gotten done so far is I finished my harpy. It's actually really cute, and because of that, I kind of want to change the theme of what we're going to call it. So originally it was just going to be an adult harpy. I was going to make it look kind of like a warrior, but it looks so cute that I kind of want to just make it a hatchling. So I'm going to go for more of a baby look with it, make a little adjustments here and there, and then pretty much call it good. Other than that, I've got stuff set up so we can do the fabric for our kentrosaur. I got the sewing finished for our deer. Everyone seemed to like the idea of doing a full-on adult deer, so I think today we're going to design the antlers for it. And I've got a really interesting idea to do that. Other than that, I need to start looking into a few other things, so I'm going to be doing some research for different ideas on things to sell and stuff like that. I finally want to look into getting prints done, and the first step in getting prints done is to actually have photos of my work taken. So I'm probably going to sit down, take some photos of my paintings, and see how they look on the computer and what I can do with that. Main reason for this is I really need to look into different income streams because things have been kind of drying up a little bit with the world being so uncertain right now, so I really need to make some adjustments, otherwise I won't be able to keep doing this because I'll be honest with you guys, last 2 months have been really hard. So I need to make some changes, I can't just stay stagnant. But that is enough of the negativity. We're going to stay positive. We're going to start on some sewing. So I need to pull my sewing machine down. What we are sewing is the fabric for the Kentra. I need to add the backing to it. We're going to cut everything out. We might do some more, but I do know I really want to get to those antlers. But yeah, this is what I have. I've got everything drawn out on the backing stuff. I've got the backing stuff doubled because I don't want it to actually tear away, even though it's a tear away backing. So I doubled that up, and then this is the fabric we're going to use for our kentrosaur. I figured a nice green would look really cool with the spikes that we made last week. I would show you guys what the harpy looks like, but where the scheduling is, I don't want to spoil it for you guys because it's actually next week's project. I'm okay with showing you guys previews of things when the project's already out, just in case you miss an episode, but I don't want to spoil the project because it's already done. And you've gotten little hints of what it looks like. So let's get this down, and I'm going to get that sewing done. I need to clean my shelves. They are so dusty up here. Avoid my coffee cup. There we go. I'm gonna be smart. I'm not gonna clean that now because it's gonna go in my coffee. So, the storm really wasn't that bad for us. It was bad for a lot of people that lived really close to the water. There was a lot of flooding and stuff, but we didn't even lose power. We had it flicker on and off 3 times, and the last time it flickered, I lost my power brick to my Xbox. It surged or something, it just won't work. Which I'm not surprised because it did this before and somehow we managed to get it to start working again. But this time around, it just didn't want to. So I've got a new one ordered, and I should get it Wednesday. Which I hope so because there's some games that are coming out that I want to start playing. But yeah, that was kind of a bit of a bummer, but that was like the worst thing that happened. I know a lot of other people had actual damage to deal with, so I'm not gonna complain. It was annoying. Okay, I'm gonna move my coffee because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna spill it doing this. Yeah, this might be a bit of a pain to sew. I'll do my best. Yeah, I haven't learned yet to just do each individual piece, to cut it separately. Still add them all together. I made it really bad for myself, but we'll get this done. Okay, it looks like the extra layer is not affecting it, so that's good. I think I may have bunched up my fabric on accident, though. No, it's okay. At least it looks like it. We'll find out when I flip everything over. Okay, so I've been kind of roughly sketching out what I think would look kind of cool. I know it probably looks like nothing on camera, but I want the antlers to kind of connect on the top and bottom. Similar to what we did with the antlers for the tiger dragon, but I want to have a big circle in the middle, and I'm thinking of doing like a dream catcher inside the middle of the antlers. And then it's not going to be completely flat. Some of these are going to be facing forward, some are going to be facing back, so it'll look more antler-like. So I'm thinking of that. But I really like the idea of doing like a dream catcher in a pair of antlers. Or if it doesn't work out, I could try and do a spider web, but we're working with such light colors that I don't think it'll work. I think that would be better for like more of a Halloween themed thing. And I have just not gotten in the mood to want to work on Halloween projects yet. But yeah, getting back on topic of like trying to work on different types of income streams, I'm thinking prints would be definitely a good idea. I know I keep saying that I want to do patterns and sell those on Etsy, but I've just been so iffy about it. Every time I get something done on it, it's like I hate it. So I don't want to like do it. I want to do it better, and I don't have the stuff for it. So I think once I get to a certain point, my main thing is I need to invest in a tablet. Because if I invest in a tablet, I can actually design stuff digitally, and that opens up actually a lot of different things that I could do. Because I know one thing that sells actually really well right now are enamel pins, and I'd love to design some, but I don't have the ability to do that yet. So I'm looking into a tablet, nothing fancy, just something that I could get some basic graphic designs going. Don't really want to spend money when I'm not making money. I'm sure a lot of people understand that. But I think I might have to be able to get money flowing again. So I'm trying to take baby steps and just look into how to do prints with my paintings so that I don't have to have everything like 3D art. And I'm going to kind of test the waters with that to see if they sell. I'm just debating on if I want to put them on Etsy, like order them from like an online printer and then package and sell them myself. Or if I want to try something like Redbubble, but I'm kind of like, I don't know. I need to find out how that works. It seems pretty simple, but I haven't looked into it enough yet. But yeah, that would be very useful if it was something that worked really well. Because then I don't have to really do anything other than design the artwork and place it on things that could be printed, and then they do all the selling and shipping and stuff like that, and they handle all of that stuff, which would save a lot of work. But also, I don't really mind shipping things out. It makes me feel like I have a little bit more control over the things, so that's why I'm kind of iffy about doing it. Looking into things, my goal is to mainly try and get enough money together to get a tablet. And I'm also limited on tablets because I can't buy one that just works on the computer. I have to buy a standalone tablet because my computer can't really handle the software. It's too old. So if I get a tablet that has to be connected to a computer, I need a new computer. And I would really like to not have to get a new computer before getting a tablet. Okay, so this is what I basically was thinking it would look like. So I got a nice circle in the middle, and then I would just have to cover this in clay, bake it, and then we could use thread to make the dream catcher in the middle. So I know you're supposed to technically use wax thread, but I don't have that, so it'd probably just be normal thread. Or I might just use wire. I'm not sure. I might use wire so it's a little bit more sturdy. But yeah, that looks kind of cool. What do you guys think? I mean, it'll definitely work to have a dream catcher in the middle. So I was trying to finish up some work and my corkboard fell off of the fridge. So I'm going to heat up my hot glue gun because I actually had it glued into place. And I'm thinking I might move it. I'm also heating up some leftover food. But I think I might move it to over on this side of the fridge. That way it's less in the way. And it might look nicer. Also, it might not fall as much. So I'm going to get that done and eat something. And then I think we're going to take our photos. Okay, so that looks so much better. I actually took off a lot of the stuff because it wasn't necessary to be up there. Most of this is like me trying to remember what songs are in the video, so I put it in the description of the video, what projects I'm working on or have an idea to start and what ones I've finished, and then how I kind of price things out, and then just some random things up there. So I need to go around and decide which paintings I'm going to take pictures of. I'm pretty sure one is going to be his eye. I'm trying to not go to the left too much because there's a work in progress painting I don't want you to see on the wall. But I want to do that. I'm not sure about these for prints. They seem a little too plain. Maybe the dragonfly one. And then my Carno, my foxes, and then, let's see, we have my little snail too. And of course the beetle, which you can't see because it's in the shadow. Yeah, I definitely want to do this one because you guys ended up really liking this one, so it would make a really cool print. Okay, get this out of here. I've done this before, so it should come out just fine. Aha! Okay, so I'm gonna clean them up, make sure there's no fur on them, and then I'm gonna see if I can take photos in here, but I might have to go out there with my other lights because I believe those have a better blue color to them, and I might be able to avoid having glares on my paintings, because right now they look like they're glaring quite a bit. Like, they're varnished, so they do have the tendency to get a little bit more glare on them. I'm going to see if my other lights will do a better job of that, because I don't obviously want them to be glared in the photos. But yeah, we have 6 of them, so that's not bad to start off with. Okay, so I'm going to figure out how I'm going to take photos real quick. Okay, so I set up my lights out here, and I put a painting on the canvas to see how well it affects the glare. And this one's the darkest one, so I'd assume this one would have the most glare. And it's not that bad. In the other room, it was definitely showing a lot of glare. I was taking some test photos, and it was just not working. So what I need to do is I need to set up, probably where my camera is right now, I need to set my tripod and line everything up and try and take those photos. Okay, I think that one did really good. Now let's do the others. Yeah, you can see there's a lot of glare right here, so I need to move things around to deal with that. Okay, so I think I fixed the glare for the photo for this one. Pretty much the lights, I'm just having them aimed more upwards so they're bouncing off of the ceiling so that there's not that immediate light on the canvas. That's what's causing the glare. It is a little dark though, so I might have to edit it a little bit. Okay, and that is the last one. I think they came out really good. I'm going to upload them onto the computer and look at which ones look okay, and if I need to redo any, I'm going to redo them. So I'm going to leave the lights up for now, just in case. But I think we did it. Okay, so I got all of the photos on the computer, and they all look really good. Obviously, I'm going to have to crop them and probably mess around with the contrast a little bit, because when I was trying to deal with a lot of the glare and stuff, I had to dim the lights So they are a little darker than they are in like person, and I want them to look as close to in person as possible. So I'm going to mess around with that a little bit, and then I don't know what I'm gonna do. Okay, so for once I don't actually have anything else I can start up today, and it's really early, so I was thinking we could sit and draw for a little bit because I have a creature idea stuck in my noggin and it's been there for weeks and I have not drawn it, so I figured let's draw that and just have some fun with it. I normally don't draw on my channel, but I figured it might be interesting to do, and yeah, I don't feel like ending the vlog right now. Now, I don't consider myself like a really good sketcher. I normally don't finish anything. And by that I mean I'll do the line work and I'll figure out the layout of something similar to designing a painting, but I won't add the shadows and all that extra detail. So don't expect anything like, pow, amazing in here. But no, I've been wanting to draw, and a lot of this is done with a really fine pencil, so it probably doesn't show up on camera, but I have this cool idea for a character that I want to do, and I actually have been thinking about designing multiple my pencil rolled away. But I've been actually thinking about designing multiple characters that I can remake into different types of art. So I figured it'd be fun to make art dolls, digital art whenever I can get an actual tablet, paintings. Once I have a tablet, I could actually make other things like enamel pins, and that would be a cool way of doing it. I know one thing I want to do is actually design chibi versions of me and Axel, because I think that would be kind of fun and cute. But I do want to create my own creatures that are like specific to my channel and my brand. So I came up with this really weird creature and I kind of want to sketch it out. So, I mean, it's nothing, I don't know. Should I draw like a big full-on photo of it, or like little, let's just start. Oh yeah, you guys definitely can almost not see my lines at all. Okay, so I'm gonna cut to when I have enough basic lines sketched out, and then I'll get a thicker, more darker pencil to work with. Okay, so I think I've got enough sketched out, or I can kind of explain what my little creature is here. So I'm calling this a listener because it has all these ears. Basically, the whole top of its head is just covered in ears. Like, no idea how many. If I make this into a doll, this is going to be very time consuming, but I just want to make a little thing, and I like the idea of just having a ton of ears all over the place. And they could all be posable. So yeah, and he won't have too much like other like details. I'll probably leave him really cute and like chubby and almost cat-like maybe. I like the idea of its tail being extremely fluffy and even striped, kind of like a red panda. I think that's what it's called. Like, in my head, I'm picturing it like a really dark burgundy, like red color with black. But honestly, we could do all kinds of different colors with this. Like I said before, I'm not the greatest sketcher because you can see I'm just kind of like trying to fill things in and figure out where I want them. I'm not trying to figure out shadowing at all, just kind of like basic lines. But yeah, if you guys want to see me turn this into an art doll and possibly maybe paintings or other kind of things, I want to do that with like little creatures that I've designed, kind of like this. Oh no, I think it'd be fun. Once I make it into an art doll, I'll be able to adjust and figure out the body a little bit more, because like I got his like chin here, but he's got fur here, so like should I like shorten like his head? Oh, that looks so much better. Okay, hold on. Like, that was throwing it off, I think, for me. He needs to have kind of a like flatter chin. Yeah, something like that. Like, we might make some changes. I mean, he's kind of chubby. We might make his neck thinner, but I still kind of like the idea of him having little rolls on his back. But yeah, I'm really happy that I decided to sit down and draw this, because at first I was thinking, oh, once I draw it out, I'm gonna hate it, and then I'm gonna scrap the idea of making it into an art doll and different things like this, but now that I actually have it on paper, I'm really happy with it, and I do want to continue. So if you guys want to see it, let me know. If not, I'll just maybe do a painting of it or something. Anyways, I'm content for the day. I've gotten quite a bit of stuff done. We did a lot of different things today, so it felt a little bit out of place, but it was still a good day. So thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, do all that fun stuff, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.